But the question is, who is going to be the champions for the 2026-2027 season of the EPL? The Premier League is starting next week and everybody's excited. And right, Arsenal is the champion. Arsenal is champion of England. It took 22 years for them to win the league again, but hey, they are the champions. I've put the final table, the goal difference, the transfer business, the managerial merry-go-round, all of it. And at the end of this video, I'll tell the top 4 contenders for this Premier League title for this season. And I'll also tell you who from my data is going to win the Premier League. Let's go. But before we predict anything, we need to know where everyone is actually starting from. So here's your 2025-2026 final top 5, and I want you to notice the gaps, because the gaps tells the stories. First, we have Arsenal with 85 points, Manchester City with 78 points, Manchester United, my club, with 71 points, Aston Villa and Liverpool 65 and 60 points respectively. Now look closely. Arsenal and City finished almost identical goal difference, plus 44 versus plus 42. That's not a we ran away with it, that's a we won just by a margin. City drew Bournemouth on the final day and that's genuinely the difference between champagne and heartbreak. Individually, Erling Haaland finished as top scorer again with 27 goals. Igor Thiago had a breakout season, with 22 goals, and widely the assist record of the entire season, 21 assists, belongs to none other than our own Bruno Fernandes. Keep all that in your back pocket. Now let's talk about what's actually changed. This is where it gets spicy, because the summer of 2026 has been an absolute soap opera in the dugout. Man City is no longer managed by the guy who defined the entire last decade of this league. They now have a new coach, Enzo, and Enzo is coming with new ideas, new ways of doing things, and the club have actually backed him with a club record 116 million on midfielder Elliot Anderson from Nottingham Forest. Liverpool are also in a full identity reset, post Arne Slot. It's now Andoni Raiola in the hot seat, and Liverpool have been busy in the market, hijacking Newcastle transfer target, pulling off a surprise loan deal for Barcelona captain. Now let's talk about my club, Manchester United. We have Michael Carrick, who has now been confirmed as the permanent manager for this team, and he's in the middle of shopping for the right midfielder. I think at this point we're in a midfield crisis, and hopefully we're able to get the right midfielders to get us where we need to be. So here is the state of play. 3 of last season's top 5 clubs have changed managers or are in the middle of a rebuild. Only one of the big 4 has genuine continuity. Let that sink in. So let's start with number 4. I'm going to put Manchester United as number 4, not because we didn't do well last season, we finished 3rd last season, but because of every other factor. We are yet to get the right players that can get us the trophy. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're able to win, but I'm going to place us at number 4. Number 3, I'm going to put Liverpool. Why am I putting Liverpool here? Well, post-slot season, they still finished 5th with a positive goal difference, and this summer's business has been intense. They've been hijacking rivals for transfer targets, landing loan deals for elite talent, shows serious ambition and not panic. Now let's go to Manchester City. I'm going to rank Manchester City 2nd on this table. And why are they here? Well, they finished 7 points off the top basically in the last season. They still have Erling Haaland. They still have the division top scorer leading the line of the attack. But with Enzo inheriting a City side built on one philosophy, and now that philosophy needs to be reshaped into a new philosophy, that's the hardest job in football right now. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I'm going to rank Arsenal number 1 as title favorite, as the favorites to defend their title. I know this sounds strange, but this is what the numbers are saying. Right now, Arsenal is just where it needs to be. They have the best point total in the last season, best goal difference, same manager, same core. Arsenal have gone out to sign a keeper, a winger, a defender, and most importantly, the exact defensive midfield general that they've always needed, Bruno Guimaraes. So right now, everyone else is rebuilding the plain mid-flight, and Arsenal just added a better engine. Well, that's my verdict. So here's my final call. Arsenal retained the title in 2026-2027 season, not because of nostalgia, not because it's their time, because the numbers back it up. Best defensive record last season, best attacking output relative to squad stability, zero managerial disruption, and they strengthened their one obvious weakness with a perfect midfield signing this season. Well, could City catch up with them? Absolutely. Haaland alone makes anyone dangerous. Could Liverpool or Chelsea get crashed the top four? Sure. This league loves chaos. But if you're asking me to bet real money on May 2027 who is going to be the champion, I'm sorry. I think the Emirates will have the trophy again. But we never know. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe, like, and share this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.